Hello again, everyone. Welcome back, and today we are going to take a look at the Bad Batch by Koruit. Now, in this wave, in this set of figurines here, we have the entire squad of the Bad Batch and also an extra Echo in the white arm. So let's. One thing is that you can see here, Koruit is really redefining how you should be making minifigures. And just look at all these armor pieces that they provided to the entire squad. It's just outstanding. So let's take a look at them one at a time. So here you have Hunter. Right. So it comes with this big chunk of gun. Seriously, I don't remember seeing him using this kind of a gun. Normally is the small one, like this, used by Tech. So I did see some of the pictures of him holding a rifle this big, but it's a very nicely done gun here. It also comes with his favorite weapon, a dagger or a knife. Let's take a look at the minifigure itself. As you can see, it's just like he just came out from the television here. The printing on the body, I would say the printing is minimal in comparison to WM's version. You see, no side body printing. But what they did is that they added all this armor pieces. You can see the detailing is actually at all these extra armor pieces with the skull, the battle damage. Just awesome, yeah. And one thing I really like the touch is how they added this extra waist piece here. Just look at that. I mean, if you think about the figurine, normal minifigure will look like this way, but adding this waist piece here, it just totally enhances the entire figurine. You know, it's like Koruit is trying to make molded parts out of every single minifigure that they make, rather than just pure printing, which is very awesome indeed. Yes, the body is very plain, just black, nothing much on the leg. Maybe because most of the costing has already been put into all these molded parts, you know. Just put this on and it looks so different. Just look at that. Amazing. And it does hinders the movement a little bit, so, but still okay. You can still hold the gun up. Right. So look at the helmet. I still do think that this is overly white, as I do remember Hunter's helmet is kind of a little bit grayish rather than a half white, but still looks good. One thing is that being Koruit, you do get all this kind of stiffness in the parts, so you don't move that smooth, and also when you remove the helmet, the head tends to stick tightly to the helmet, so you gotta be careful and just remove it this way. So you have the face printing for Hunter, very well done. Look at that. So no back face printing. And the backpack looks awesome. It is very big. It has lots of details. It's very true to the television. Yeah. In the show, it's the same kind of backpack. It's really cool, right? Very, very nice. So next we have Cross Eye here. So Cross Eye comes with the same dagger used by the one which Hunter has. It's exactly the same, and it comes with a kind of screen accurate sniper rifle. Try to zoom in, right. This is kind of screen accurate. Let's look at the minifigure itself. Wow. Just look at all those detailings that they put here. So look at the helmet first. The color is accurate to the show, you know. The WM one I'll show later on. It's kind of white. I did run through a review for the WM one. You can actually check out the video in the link in the description. So you can see here, it's actually very accurate. The visor, very nice. Look at the body here. Take off this. You can see it's very, very true to how Crosshair's armor looks like. Look at all the printing, you know. It just continues on the body part here. Right, they actually did a smart thing. They printed all the bullets here, and when you attach it, it just looks like it's a continuation. Very nice, very nice. Again, same. They don't provide you with full leg, side body printing anymore. Back printing is just very simple. Okay, you have a side arm printing and the waist piece. Very nice. I like the usage of the metallic color here. But one thing do have to remind you is that due to this piece here, the waist piece, the figurine off and on kind of splits into half easily. It gets detached easily because of it's kind of losing a little bit of grip due to this waist part here. Okay. This Crosshair's face printing. The backpack exactly same as Hunter's. Very nice. And look at the skull. It's very clearly printed. No? Look at the printing. It's very clear. Next we have tech. Oops. Right, tech does comes with a screen accurate pistol. This is actually used by all the clone commanders as well. So I do have WM's clone commander, Captain Drax and Cody, but they were given a wrong pistol. So I'm just thinking maybe I might grab a few of this tech just to get hold of the pistol. Very nice, really done. Comes with two of this pistol. Look at the figurine itself. This is indeed tech. Like I just pop up from the TV. So look at the face printing here. I'm not sure. It looks okay. I just felt a little bit cartoonish to me. I mean, I know they're based on the animation, but I don't know, the eye just look kind of like very cartoony, you know. I don't know how to explain. It's just something just doesn't feel right, but it still looks okay. It's a helmet and a visor. Very nice. Look at the sight. The skull printing. Let's take a look at his armor here. Maybe it's white, doesn't look that awesome, but still looks good. Some blood stain here. Let's take off his armor. See, it actually comes off easily due to this waist part. And look at the waist part. This is very screen accurate, I'm telling you. I compared it against the pictures and screenshots from the internet. It looks exactly the same. Yeah, they really copied every details that they can. Nice. Here's the body printing, a very simple one, but I do think this is sufficient since it's mostly covered up. Alright, same thing, no side body printing. Like I mentioned, you do have kind of a it's kind of stiff moving the arms. Right, this is normally a Koruit's issue. You don't actually get a perfect fit on all the parts. Sometimes you do get very loose parts. Sometimes it's just too tight. Yeah. But it's compensated by the superb parts that they provide to you. Space printing. And of course the backpack. It's a white version of the one which Hunter and Crosshair has. Very nice. Next we have Wrecker. Well, Wrecker's it's really superb. Look at the helmet. I really like him a lot. Wrecker. He does comes with 2 guns, and this one I'm not too sure what is it based off. I don't remember seeing this, but it's kind of cool gun here. It's not the screen accurate one, but this is what he's been using on the TV show. Love it. I'm very happy with this set because they actually provided the actual screen accurate weapon. This makes you feel complete, you know, in your collection. Okay, let's look at Wrecker himself. Look at helmet. I like how they use the helmet, you see. Where they print the red color is kind of like a little bit faded. This is done on purpose, so it looks more realistic, you know. So the body armor here. Look at all those scratches and all that detail. Look at the skeleton here. I love how they done the skeleton on the armor. So the waist part. The body printing, basic ones. No side printing as usual. So when I was assembling this, when I saw this waist part here, it was like, oh my god, that's just brilliant, you know. And actually I didn't really know that they provided a waist part. It really enhances the figurine a lot. Yeah. Let's hope that they set a new standard and the rest of the company will follow through. You know? More molded parts, and that's the evolution to minifigure making. Okay, it's face printing. Whoa. His backpack is kind of sweet here. Look at the detailing here. I don't really know if it's as per the TV show because I don't really notice the backpack at all, but I like the touch that's totally different, you know, from the rest. So if it's really true that this is how it looks like on the TV, then they really captured every single detail of it. Look at that. Wrecker. I think this is my favorite from the set. And of course you have Echo. So these both are the same mold, but just different color. So we look through each of them. It comes with the same gun as Wrecker has, but in the TV show, Echo normally just holds a pistol, the one used by Tech. Yeah. So just wondering why they did not provide this. It is what it is. Yeah, the helmet looks awesome. Look at that. And if you can see clearly here, they even added the 3 dots for detailing. I mean, it's a dot, but it's fully printed here. They didn't leave out any of those details. Compare here. Yep. Okay. Very nice. Let's look at the armor here. Very well done. Oops, sorry. The waist piece here. This is similar to Tech's waist piece. Okay, so look at the robotic arm here. Very nice. And the same, the normal body printing. Let's assemble him back. I really love his face, how they done with the face printing for him. You know, look at this. I guess all this kind of dots, just like in the show. They even printed the back of the head. Just look at that. Just really awesome. They didn't leave out all these kind of small details. It's what makes Echo, you know. The backpack, the same with just an extra yellow line pattern here. Oh, even the top here. So the white collar Echoes also comes with the same weapon, which is inaccurate. You can see here the helmet. Take a look here. It's very screen accurate. Helmet itself. Body armor. Not much detailing here. It's just like a white piece. I don't really like this version of Echo. I just felt maybe it's not really Koruit's fault, but it was supposed to be very plain armor. Same body printing as the black one, just with blue from the side. Take off here, same waist piece. Same robotic arm sculpt. Echo and Fives. So side by side comparison between these two. They're both very well done, I would say. but I prefer this to complete the bad batch. Yeah, so just wondering why WM did not release this version. They only released the white color one. Well, Koruit has done a good job. They gave you 2 of this in the set. You gotta have all of them to complete a bad batch collection, right? So I do hope that they actually come up with the Echo in the Arc Trooper version, because you gotta have Echo and 5s, right? And also 5s. So there you have it, Echo from Bad Batch. So of course, definitely when you have 2 companies releasing the same minifigure, you gotta compare them and see which version is the better one. But that doesn't mean that you have to buy just one set, right? You can actually mix the best of any of the sets and make the most perfect Bad Batch team. So let's take a look at the comparison, and we'll decide, who makes the best Bad Batch. Right, first of all, of course, the plus side goes to Koruit for providing Echo, although with wrong weapon, but at least you have an Echo, right? So that's a plus point for Koruit. Let's move him away since we don't have anything to compare against. So let's look at both sides giving you Hunter. Right. So weapon wise, I would say the one from WM is just awful. I'm not sure this referencing where did they did their referencing to give them this kind of pistol. The dagger is okay, but if you compare the dagger against the Koruit one, I do think this looks much more cooler, right? The gun that comes with Koruit's Hunter, I've seen some pictures of him holding this gun, although I don't remember in which episode did he really wield this gun. So I think that's a plus point, but at least I've seen it somewhere. So figurine wise, wow, just look at the difference. It looks taller, a little bit taller and buffier. Body printing wise, of course, the WM ones is way better. They have full side fit printing here, side leg, sorry. And the body printing is there's more body printing for the WM version. Okay. But of course, once you put on this armor, the Koruit ones totally took over. Right, it looks very awesome with the shoulder pads. Like I said, the shoulder pads doesn't really hinders the movement that much, just a little bit up. But when you hold a gun, I think you just need to be able to raise the arm up till this point, which is sufficient enough, right? So yeah, I think I prefer the armor version. Look at the backpack here. This just looked way tiny. When I don't have this version, I do feel that the backpack looks cool. But if you hold side by side with the Koruit ones, this is way better. Helmet wise, they're more or less the same. This has darker gray color, more screen accurate, I would say. But I just felt that this is kind of too white. I don't know. Yeah, so I think the Koruit ones is better. Do leave a comment and let me know what do you think, which is the better hunter. Like for me, I do think Koruit has done a better job than WM ones. But of course, WM as usual has a much more better what do you call that? the parts actually fits much more smoothly, so you have a better articulation smoothly in comparison to Koruit's one. But still, I do think this is the better one. Next comparison, you have Wrecker. Oh, I think you just look at the size wise, this is really so Wrecker, and it's just like a shrink down version of Wrecker, or maybe it's like a naked version of Wrecker. Just look at the size wise, you can see this is indeed a way better Wrecker. Okay, but weapon, let's take a look at weapon. The WM ones actually comes with this pistol. No, that's out. And this is the actual screen accurate gun used by Wrecker, and it's very awesomely sculpted, and look at that. So this is definitely very good. So figurine wise, same thing. More printing on the WM ones, better more smooth movement. But you look at the helmet wise, this just looks too small, and this is wider, It's more screen accurate to how Wrecker helmets would look like. It's a very wide helmet, not just a tiny one like this. Printing wise, they are both more or less the same, but I would prefer the Koruit one, where it looks like you can see some of the paint like kind of like dripping down, and this is just a little bit cleaner. The armor wise, yeah, definitely Wrecker. So the backpack here, again, just too tiny. This is just the right size. One thing I'd like to say is that why would they not, make it like a pack, and this can actually attach to the backpack just like in the show. If they have done that, it will be like the most awesome minifigure ever. But just hopefully there's an upgraded version of this, which we can actually attach the gun. Still, this Wrecker is better. But one thing you can do is that if you want to mix them up, you can actually use the Wrecker from Koruit and then the Hunter from WM to have this size differentiation, and you have a bigger size Wrecker just like in the show, and a smaller member from the WM ones. Yeah, you can do that. I think the scaling wise is way better this way, and compared to you have this Wrecker, right? So this looks way buffier. The right Wrecker. This is not the right one. So Koruit wins in this one. So look at tech. Weapon wise, the WM ones is out. Wrong gun. Sorry. Nope. And the Koruit ones are the screen accurate pistol. Superb. Right. Look at the face printing. Okay, this is the first time we'll say this, that the WM's face printing is way better. I just think that this is maybe it's too bright, felt very cartoony. If you look at the visor, oops, like I said, it falls apart easily. Let me reattach this. Okay, look at the visor comparison. I think WM's visor is way more, let's say, realistic in comparison to this, more detailing to it. Yeah, it's way nicer, this one. Body printing, like I said, I think that the white color, I'm not sure if it's the white color that made the printing on top of it looks kind of like too cartoonish. I felt that the WM ones are way better. Yeah, even though you have the waist piece here. Backpack. Yeah, it's just too small. Yeah. This is still a better backpack. But overall, I do felt that WM1 is way better. What do you guys think? Care to leave a comment and let me know which one you think is the better one. But maybe you can do one thing. Trying to get the best of both worlds. If we can actually dismantle this guy, give him the waist piece. Okay, does it fit? Yeah, fits way better. Doesn't come off easily. And let's try to get the armor. There. Looking good. Helmet wise, helmet is just, I think it's just too near to the armor mix tag. Like, he doesn't have a neck. So what's the difference? Oops. Like I said, the head tends to stuck into the helmet. Yeah, it's kind of like a taller helmet, so it doesn't look like the neck is gone. So the helmet wise, you can't replace. If you do replace, it just looks weird. Yeah, I'm necklace. So there you have a comparison of tech, and I do think that the WM1 is a way better tech than the Koruit ones. Yeah, but it's a good attempt. This is way better in terms of the printing wise, because I really do like the visor a lot. Yeah. So this goes to WM. The last one, crosshair. Look at the weapon. This is the Koruit one, which is I think this is a more accurate sniper rifle. If you look at the WM ones, yeah, you don't have this portion here. The gun doesn't look this way, but I think it's still okay. It's not really that off. Yeah, just your preferences on which one you like. Figurine wise, the helmet for Koruit actually it's more screen accurate, because like this is all white. If you look at it, the television show, Process helmet is not white color, it's actually this color. Right, body printing wise, so I think that the Koruit one really captured because if you look at crosshair, this portion here is very apparent in this armor. To me, it's just like it actually signature the body armor part. So if you look at this too, although WM's one has a lot of detailing, but this part here is kind of like not that well printed or less detailed in comparison to this. Same thing, the backpack. So I would say the crosshair from Koruit is way better. So if you ask me, I do think that this is the most definite minifigure for Bad Batch. 4 of them from Koruit and 1 from WM. So this is the most perfect Bad Batch minifigure you can ever get. Of course, overall, I would say Koruit's one is way better. Using all these kind of armor parts really enhances the minifigure a lot. So I would say if you want to get only one set, definitely it has to be Koruit. If you felt that these armor pieces just makes them can't really fit into your regular clones that you have from Lego. I think they can fit in, being Bad Batch, right? So they definitely have something different from the rest of the normal clones. So bringing back the White Echo and also Koruit's tech. So there you have it, Koruit's Bad Batch minifigure. Awesome, really great, superb. So hopefully they will continue to do more sculpted parts rather than just focusing on printing. It's really well done. Definitely, this is the better Bad Batch figurine in comparison to WM. So do leave a comment and let me know that what do you think about all these figurines, and hope you can support my channel by subscribing, and I'll continue to provide you with more minifigure review. You know, with the third-party minifigure market that has been growing, definitely we'll be providing more reviews on the latest, even the oldest minifigures. So do help to like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. We'll see you again.